Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome to the Raider Fan Show, Week 2 post game, Raiders versus Bills. I'm your host, Dirty Low, and with me, as always, the homie Gravy. Shout out to the homie Raider Gabe. He should be pulling up here a little bit shortly. Man, guys, it's Week 2, Raider Fan Show. Man, we took the L, man. We took the L. A lot of people kind of predicted this. It was me and Gravy been kind of going back and forth. Me and Gravy watching the game earlier today, and hey, thank you, Gravy, for inviting me to your pad, bro. Food was great. The game was shit.
But glad you enjoyed the food.
Yeah, it was great, bro. Family was great. You know what I'm saying? It's highly appreciated. But like I was gonna say, before we get started, man, I always tell everybody be thankful for what you do got, what you don't, and don't drink and drive. So I was telling Gravy right now, first place, baby, because we are technically in first place and we are leading the AFC West. Because if you really, really break it down, we have the one division game, and even though we're tied with the Chiefs, we're still in first place. So fuck what everybody's talking about. Gravy was like, nope, it's not working. It's not working. But it's the truth though, bro. Like, we're still in first place, man. Come on. That's one positive out of this weekend. Yeah,
it's a positive thing that you could. There's not a lot of them, but I guess we'll get into that later.
Well, yeah, I mean, you know, I have to be somewhat fucking optimistic because you know what? This is the Raider Fan Show. This isn't, listen to everything that we say. We're fucking fans, bro. You know, we get frustrated and it is what it is. But I mean, we're not out there in the field. We're not calling plays. We're nowhere near even being close to the front office or anything like that. So it's like, we're fans, bro. So that's what it really, really comes down to and boils it. You know, when it comes down to when it's all said and done and stuff like that, we're just fans, bro. And there's nothing wrong with it. So for me, like, I'm happy that my team was out there and at least try to compete. I mean, it was shit, and we're going to talk again shit about them. You know what I mean? Because that's what we normally do. A little bit later, I'll be throwing up the link out there so we can get a couple people, opinion and stuff like that, see how everybody feels about it. I know I'm going to get a lot of pushback because, you know, bottom line, I'm still a Raider fan. One of the things me and Gravy were talking about when we were sitting there, even when we first got the first score and even before anything, we're talking about the fact that people are literally hating on our team. You know what I mean? Regardless of what we are, regardless of who we got, you know, people in our own organization are hating on us. And most of the people that are hating on us are fans. Our own fans are hating against us. Like, even me and my cousin stopped by and we were bullshitting for a second. And I was like, man, I have more problems with my own fucking fan base than I do with anybody else. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's a little frustrating for me to see all that. But I mean, bro, it's 2 games. Even when we were talking about it, I knew that we were going to be 3-1, 2-2 going into the quarter of the season. I go to season by quarters, right? See what we're doing, what our mistakes are. You know, we're going to get into a ton of fucking mistakes today, man. Gravy, what you think, brother? Before I get to the chat.
You're right about our conversation that we had. And I'll add on that is that if you from the get-go suspected that we weren't going to be shit, then to me, I don't want to see your face. You know, I don't need extra. You're not proving your point, but you're just by us losing. you feel good about it, so that means you feel good that the Raiders lost. And then I don't dig that. I've been riding with the Raiders for as long as the guys that are out there. But I understand like losing. I understand bad games. I understand getting your ass whooped, and I understand. Oh, I told you so. But you're not right in my book. Just hoping or just keying on I told you so. If that's what you want to be told all the time, keep don't I'm the first one to say that this was going to happen to us. If you're proud of that, but we lost the game, then fuck you, man.
Yeah.
We don't need you as a fan base. Bounce.
Right.
Bounce and do that shit to others because we don't need you.
Yeah, for like I know what you're saying. Basically,
And I ain't gonna listen to you. I ain't gonna listen to you. Gotta hope my boys don't either.
Nah, it's like just the fact of saying that they were right. Us as fans, you want to turn around and just be supportive and love your team. Of course, like what I mean. We all knew that we weren't looking at Super Bowl. It would be fucking crazy. I mean, realistically, playoffs is a good shot. To grow the team. You know what I'm saying? If you see how they're building this team. It looks good on paper. You know what I mean? But yet at the same time, even if it doesn't look good on paper, and for you to be like, oh, hell yeah, like I knew it. Just to be negative, just to say you were right is dumb, bro. You know what I mean? It's just to say it. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know, man. It's like getting your paycheck. Oh, well, I got to pay rent. Like, well, yeah, because that's just the way it is.
You're going to lose. You got to pay rent and bitching about it, Lo. It's like you work to pay rent, but you're bitching about that you have to pay rent.
Right. But that's why you go to work.
That's why you work.
Yeah. It's the dumbest shit ever. Yeah, I see what you're saying. It's like just saying fucking negative shit just so you can be right. Because you're probably not right in a lot of the shit in your life. You know what I'm saying? And then this is the one thing that you're going to be like, see, I told you so. That's like almost a tattletale type shit. You know what I mean? Well, I said I was going to be rich one day. I mean, I'm not rich yet. So it's like, and the people that actually said you weren't going to be rich because they said I was crazy, and they're going to be like, see, I told you so. You see what I'm saying? Like that told you so shit is dumb, bro. It makes no fucking sense to me.
It's whole shit. That's what it is.
It's whole shit. There
Straight
you go.
Straight up.
Yeah, but our team did look like shit today, though. But anyways, let me get to the chat, bro, and we'll get into it. Shout out StreamYard, man. Thank you for having us, whatever or not. I do pay for you, but you're always here first. So Robert Pena, what's up, man? Salute. JB in the building. Two-Face, what's up, brother? Hopefully you're having a good one. Pursuit continues. Yes, sir, it sure does. Horrible game today. Max keeps still getting held as usual. I don't know about these bullshit calls. We'll talk about those too, man. There was a lot of bullshit today. Clark, what's going on, brother? Salute, man. Pizzle, what up? What up? J-Dub, how you doing, brother? I mean, I know it's kind of crazy and shit. NorCal, what's up, brother? Salute, man. Thank you guys for pulling up. Appreciate you. Pizzle's in the building. Everyone's showing love to each other for sure. John Leon, what's going on, brother? Hopefully you're having a good one. I mean, considering stuff like that, we are tied. No, we're not tied. We're actually in first because we have the divisional win. So yeah, y'all suck that shit. Fucking haters. We had some spicy ass buffalo wings today. Didn't think it would be that hot. Okay, for sure. They were pretty hot. Everyone's showing love to everybody. J-Dub showing love. Laura Cheetahs, what's going on, brother? Salute. So I'm trying to catch up to everybody. Wild Turkey's in the building. What's going on? Joel Lee, what's going on? Says a lot of talk about FR. I don't know what that means. What's up, nation? Salute, brother. Clark saying what's up. Joel Lee says that's not that we lost, it's how we lost. Of course, yeah, bro. So Sam, what's going on, brother? Raider fan 2 checking in, brother. Thank you for pulling up, bro. The DT is a major problem at Gravy. Yep, there's a lot of fucking problems, bro. I've said it before. We signed Jacobs, so did Ozzy. We should have traded Jacobs. Fuck, you guys already want to trade Jacobs? The negative yards today, bro. That was pretty bad, bro. Milka Beezy, what's going on, man? Salute. Circus, what's going on? I keep saying it till it happens. Fire Patrick Graham. This is his prove it year. Okay, I'm sorry. This is a prove it year, but I still see the same trash defense with the same issues. I agree, brother. I completely fucking agree. We're gonna talk about it. Shit. Raider Nation for life. What it do? Yes, sir. No matter what, that's what it is, bro. Hell yeah, everyone's just showing love to each other. Shit, if I miss anybody, sorry, brother. There's a lot of people in the chat, man. Thank you guys for pulling up. Appreciate you guys. Go hit that like button. Cool Kev, what's going on, brother? Salute. Says Circus, Circus, we fire Patrick Graham, then we're gonna get another DC with a whole new philosophy, and that's gonna be a whole new gang of players that's gonna fit the system. Yep, I don't know. It's true, but hey, he ain't doing shit, bro. He ain't doing nothing at all to me. And then the thing is the tripped out part about it, like I was saying it, I think it was last week. I haven't seen him in the media. I haven't seen him in no area or anything like that. And then I seen him, he was up in the booth. He's not even down on the fucking field. So there's a disconnect right there somewhat. Joe Ali, I just want another year of all zone, no blitz, no pressure, all space defense. I'm a Bonsteinist philosophy, providing any positive results, bro. You ain't fucking lying.
He's right.
Willie Wayne, salute, brother. Salute. Thank you.
We talked about that zone coverage. Zone coverage.
Oh, yeah. What's that?
We talked about that zone coverage and all that. You know what I mean?
Oh, dude, that was so bad. So fucking bad. Said I wanted him to prove me wrong, but Graham shows up. No improvement so far, man. I agree with that, bro. I completely agree with that. Shit says right about that. It's 2 out of 17. Yep, for sure. Milka B says, let's not act like Josh Allen wasn't premier quarterback. Bills are arguably one of the best teams in the league. I agree with you on that one, too. But this is the only thing that, like, it pisses me off is that, like, he goes and has a shit game and then balls out against us. And it's always like that with us, bro. It's always like that. They should have took Adams out in the fourth. That's another fucking thing, man. There's so many different things, man. It's crazy, bro. They should have took Adams out in the fourth. Yeah, and then also I would have loved to see the rookie get some reps at quarterback in the fourth quarter. I would have loved to see that shit too. It might be trending that way, bro. Breezy, he's a lack of pressure was disgraceful. Fuck yeah. Space Beast, this is my first Raiders show after the loss. It seems, yeah. Hey, thank you, Space Beast, for pulling up, bro. Appreciate you. Miguel, what's up? But I've been saying McDaniels got to go since we hired him. At least I'm consistent. Ugly loss, fellas. It is what it is. Hell yeah, Miguel. I agree with you on that, bro.
That's consistent with Miguel's reputation right there.
Yep, that is that is persistence right there with fucking Miguel. We're gonna be king. I think, yeah, Miguel, you're gonna be at the game with us. So we'll holler at a little bit more, man. You and Gravy can get into it. Shit.
Nah, I have my doubts with
I
McDaniels.
know. Yeah,
he just don't like McDaniels. Game said he didn't dig him from the get-go.
Yeah, I mean, he has that cop fucking feature, bro. It just looks like he pulled me over, gave me a ticket before. Alice Ghost, what's going on, bro? Salute, man. Salute. Shit, I'm just trying to catch up to everybody. We people, what's going on, man? Thank you guys for pulling up. Space Ghost seems a little easier to digest now. Clearly, the refs were going to protect their 7-point spread. Bro, yeah, you ain't fucking lying, bro. Man, there were some bad fucking calls, bro. Horrible fucking calls. Said, Alice showing everybody love. Show for show. All right, off with his head. Here we go. Wild Turkey said, after game 2, as long as we win, everything's okay. As soon as we lose, everything goes crazy. Coach needs to be fired. Owner needs to sell. We should have kept you know who. Crazy fucking day. No bullshit.
That's word. That's word, Wild Turkey. Yeah,
Turkey, you ain't even fucking lying, bro. That's that, man. Like, I already heard we should have traded Jacobs. Come on, bro.
Didn't we say that as soon as the game was like in the beginning of the fourth quarter? We said, watch.
Everyone's gonna want to be traded.
Watch what's gonna be said.
Yeah. Hey, shout out to the homie Gabe, man. I didn't really want to put anything out there, but his dog's not doing too well right now. Shout out to the boy Blue. Hopefully he gets a little bit better.
Shout out
Gabe,
to Blue.
Go to stay up, bro, man. Stay with your dog, man. I know how it means. How dogs are a part of the family, bro. I know how Blue, has been with you for a while, bro. So do your thing, man. Shout out Gabe, bro. Everybody, prayers up for the Blue, man. The only reason our defense did good week 1 is because we played a trash-ass team with no receivers. They actually battled today, people. They did. They battled a good defense, bro. And they went toe-to-toe, and they lost, bro. So, any given Sunday, I highly preach that. You know what I mean? One of my favorite movies of all time, but I highly preach that, bro. Any given Sunday. And this Sunday, we got our ass whooped. And any type of a little bit of fucking ray of sunshine or anything like that, they're pulling it back on us, bro. It fucking sucked. Yeah, hell yeah. I hope it for his speedy recovery. All that money we gave him and no help. Yep, there's all kinds of shit, bro. Razor Raider, what's going on, brother? Our defense is soft as vanilla ice cream on a hot sunny day. That's a good analogy. That's a good fucking analogy, bro. Hell yeah. Shit. Chris, what's going on, bro? Yep. I said I'm consistent, Gravy. Yeah, what's up, bro? Salute.
At least his negativity is consistent.
Yeah, consistent for sure.
And you from the get-go. You know, I didn't know Miguel from the get-go, but from the get-go, Gabe told me that he's been consistent with Josh McDaniels.
You know, he doesn't like McDaniels at all. Oh yeah, Graham Cracker's got to go. His defense mind is at the level we need. Yep, his defensive mind isn't at the level that we need. His Six Stepper, what's up? Sheesh, this game really got dummy ugly. It got ugly quick, really, really fast. He's a bum. Never liked the hire. Didn't even like that we interviewed him. Fired JMD. Josh McDaniels. From the get-go. I don't care how good the Bills are. That should have justified our loss. Fuck the mediocrity. Hey, no shit, Joe Ellie. For real, you ain't even lying. That bullshit flag, no flag with Tucker catch and Zebra. Yeah, there was a lot of rigged plays on that shit. I'm not a fan of Graham at all. Neither am I. Everyone just showing love. Trade Teamer. Teamer came in.
Dude. See, so that's a jab to me. That's a jab to me.
Yeah, of course it is. Fucking circus. Patrick Graham's defense 3-5-3, 3-3-5, 3-3 stack. He didn't even go 3-4 or 4-3 2024. Hire Matt Patricia 3-4-4-3 defensive book it. Bro, that'll be funny as shit when we get Patricia. Then might as well get Belichick as a fucking assistant. Shit. Bro, after one loss, yeah, for real. I was never an MJD fan, but keep on firing head coaches isn't the recipe for success. I agree with you on that one, Els goes, for sure. All right, shit, man. So for me, bro, man, it's defense was horrible. Everything is fucking horrible, bro. NorthCal, he keeps shivery and Pantene all day. He won't eat he won't eat or drink. Just monitoring them right now. Yeah. Poor guy, man. Bennett had a long day. You ain't lying about that one. If we're 2-2 after 4 games, we're cool. I agree with that. What do you think about that, Gravy? 2-2? It's not bad.
I like it. What?
Space B saying if we're 2-2 after 4 games, we're cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, Gravy, what is your perspective on why the run game isn't working? Good question. Good answer that, brother.
I was telling Lo this when we were sitting watching the game, and I don't know if Lo agrees with me, but the reason why Josh Jacobs isn't running so well, it's his fault. Josh Jacobs brought all this upon himself. Well, I know Josh Jacobs is a good running back, but because he decided to think not being in training camp, not participating with team activities, and other things that he was doing, we think that he bulked up and got yoked and all this shit. Nah, he's fat and slow. That's what it is. And he's not the Josh Jacobs of what we had last year. I don't think you'll ever see a Josh Jacobs as like last year. So, to me, as for now, just get used to it. It's not the offensive line did play bad in situations, but we're giving them way too much fuckery than what they deserve. Josh Jacobs needs to know. You people need to know that Josh Jacobs wasn't there during training camp. His cohesiveness and whereabouts of how these guys move and pull and reach block, twist their hips and where they were going to be is not there. That means a lot when you're a running back. You got to know what guy does what. Who's an athlete? Who's not? Who's slower than what? And that's why our run game isn't consistent. There was a trend when the game was out of hand when Zeus went in there and started popping 7-8 yards of carry. Yep. Zeus has cohesiveness with that offensive line. It's not because Buffalo Bills weren't keen on the run. They knew we were going to run the ball because the game was out of hand. But there's a reason for that. If he still would have put Josh Jacobs in, and when Zeus was in there, that type of situation, they would have bottled his ass up. the same way he was all game. I
Yep.
blame the blame could go around, but majority of it goes to Josh Jacobs because he wasn't there participating with those activities.
The offensive run line, Miguel saying the offensive run blocking and play calling, they didn't respect Jimmy's arm, stack boxes and front seven, committing to the obvious run situations. Yeah. And they were just fucking having a field day with him. Shout out Rafael. How you doing? Chandler Jones posting more crazy shit. Yeah, I'm not really worried about Chandler Jones, man. He's not even on the fucking team, bro. And him throwing all those palesters, the little things out there, bro. I really don't care about none of that, bro. You know what I mean? He's gone, bro. Like I'm not. He's on some other shit, and if it does come out, bro, you know, I'm not worried about.
Let me say this, bro. This is now. Does this make sense to Lowe's audience? If there was that type of situation going on in the Raiders organization,
yeah,
and if you hold the organization hostage for you to play instead of doing it right now, then you crazy in the fucking head.
Mm-hmm.
It should have been, if that shit was going around, you should have did it right there a second later with the police in hand and saying, look, this is going on right here with your goddaughter or something. Now are you a family man or are you just crazy? Because this is your goddaughter, that's family. People messing with her, you're supposed to get on them, bro. What are you saving it so you can play a football game? Football don't mean shit when it comes to that.
Exactly. That's jail time shit. You know what I mean? There's a lot of difference.
He's out of
whack,
I mean?
Yeah. So I really don't want to bring that up until it actually comes out because we got way more shit to worry about than fucking a guy that's probably doing some drugs. I don't want to say that he's doing drugs, bro, but he has a lot of drug type activity. In my former job, I used to see stuff like this. So it's like, you know, the crazy fucking reaching and all this stuff, bro. And probably with CTE at the same time, bro, he's probably just not in the right state of mind.
He just wants to make the organization look bad.
Yeah. So for me personally, bro, like let's just kind of let that guy just settle in wherever he needs to settle in. This has nothing to do with ball. He's trying to make it more than whatever. If he's not on the field, I don't want to talk about it. You know what I mean? For real. That's just me and my everyone could talk, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying don't have your opinion on it or anything like that, but man, fuck all that. I'm not even worried about that fool right now. Now, going back to the running game and talking about Sergis saying Zeus cohesiveness with the Bills is with that fumble, bro. That shit was horrible. Glad he got an opportunity, but for real, he did. But bouncing off of what Grady said about Josh Jacobs not coming in and doing what he was supposed to do, everyone was going back and forth. Pay the man. I wanted him to get paid the $10 million for the year, right? I wanted him to do the franchise tag, just suck it up and just do that. And if he started doing good in the middle of the season, extend him. That's exactly what I wanted to do. He didn't want to accept it. He wanted to do this, that, and the third. And obviously he's making good decisions because apparently 3 different NFL players have a fucking kid from the same baby mama, and he's one of them on some other shit. So I don't think he's making really, really good decisions personally. You know what I'm saying? But like, I mean, not trying to get into the personal life, but just coming down to football, when it comes down to it, you're supposed to be on the field. You're supposed to be there with your guys. Zeus had a little bit of cohesiveness because he knew the offensive line. But the guys were in the backfield before he even got the fucking ball handed to him. Oliver was in the backfield first play of the game and made Parham look like shit. You know, these guys weren't fucking ready, bro. These guys weren't ready. But the thing is, though, for Josh Jacobs to come in the last week, think that he was just going to step into the fucking field and do whatever, it's more judgmental to this team. I was saying that Josh Jacobs was being selfish. Come get that $10 million, do what you got to do, and then push for the extension in the middle of the fucking season. That didn't happen. So now we're seeing the ramifications of that shit. He had negative fucking rushing yards. And the one thing that I wanted to say, a lot of people used to say about him, well, he's not good out of the backfield. He's not good out of the backfield. I think he dropped 4 balls last year. You know what I mean? I think he dropped 4 balls last year that were either overthrown or whatever, whatnot. And him just actually getting the ball out of the backfield, he's actually doing some shit. But it's starting to seem exactly like the same fucking system that we're playing last year. Same shit. Nothing was up top or over the middle of the field. Fucking check down Charlie. You know what I mean? Even check down Charlie was with Carr. At least Carr aired it out a little bit. You know what I mean? But I digress. So my boy was acting all drunk and doing some behavior that I really get. Oh, okay, that's some other shit. JJ still on vacation mode. Yeah. JJ still on vacation mode mentality. /we. Misses absence of caps and downfall. Yep, exactly. Yep. Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. If any other story comes out, is the bench even letting it slide for this long and using the blackmail tactic is pussy shit. Yep, pretty much. Yeah, I agree with that shit. Raider Mania salute, bro. I'm sorry, a little bit behind the thing right here. Give Tyree a wheelchair. He might be faster. You ain't fucking lying, bro. You ain't not lying. Shout out Raider Mania, bro. Facts, Gravy. That's why That's why I doubt the story.
Making me doubt the story.
Making me doubt. Okay, my bad. Making me doubt the story. He didn't call the cops. Yeah, I got all that. Fuck this guy, bro. I'm not even worried about him no more. He's not on the field. Fuck him. Zamir White with that fumble made things worse. Yep. Shit, that just made that was fucking real good hit. Shit, whatever. Defense made the worst third and fourth quarter. Yep, I agree with you on that one, bro. Yeah, JJ holding out hurt him. Yeah, I agree. He said I want to get hit first. Like, hit me first. Like, bro, what the fuck? You should have been getting hit. And
should have been getting hit 2 months ago.
Yeah, he shouldn't be getting hit a couple months ago. You'd already be shaking that shit off and be ready to go. Says, I've been at the beginning to trade. John was saying, I said from the beginning, trade Jacobs. He was about the money. Now he got paid, and he's only had one great year. Nah, John, he's had some good years, bro. He's earned that, at least that $10 million, bro. You know what I mean? Ray Love, what's going on, brother? Salute, brother. If they don't have a new game plan to the defense, we're screwed, including the running game. Yep, agreed on that. We the people saying Jacobs is technically getting paid $10 million and the other $2 million is incentives. Well, shit, are we gonna fucking with the negative yards that he got fucking today? At least we get some money back. Shit. Ja Raider, what's going on, brother? Said, tell me I ain't the only one that saw on TV the sideline of AOC was mad face shaking his head. Yep, I seen that shit too. I don't know, man. I just shout out to the sportsman, man. He always would say, man, that Jimmy doesn't have an arm. Jimmy doesn't have an arm. And a lot of people were saying that he doesn't have an arm, bro. And you know what? He looks like he doesn't, bro. I'm sorry to fucking admit it. It looks like he's
not your 300-400 yard type guy, bro.
Nah, he's not at all.
Get used to that.
Yeah.
Get used to it.
Yeah, but see, this is the thing though. With him not being that guy, right? With him not being that fucking guy, then this is what happens. We become one dimensional. They bring up all. They're not going to go anything over, so they can cheat. The safeties can cheat, come downhill. You know what I mean? So that means that they can either run kind of a crazy zone, you know what I mean, to where they're going to force him to throw into certain windows, bro. That's not good neither. Jimmy is playing the same caliber as fucking Hoyer. Damn. Nah. That's Romero. Hey, shout out Raider Romero. That's pretty bad, bro. Stack boxes are only going to be the problem and going to be to affect the run game, especially when the teams get leads like that all day. Yeah, Gary was saying that shit too.
They weren't stacking the box. They were just fucking getting
pressure.
They were rushing for, and they were just getting in the holes and doing what they're supposed to do. They were sewing up those gaps that Jake is supposed to run through because he's slow getting there.
AO4 was mad. The dog wants to be let loose. Yep. JMD calling routes for DA 3rd and 3 when Jimmy Joe can't throw outside the hash. That's another good one. Shit. I was saying put AOC in for the fourth quarter, 3 minutes left garbage time to see what he got. Adams got hurt. He might be out for week 3. Yep. See, that's another thing. Somebody else said that shit too. I think shout out Gabe. Gabe was saying that a lot of people were saying that Jimmy G gets his fucking receivers hurt because where he
was just dirty ass hit, bro. That was just a dirty ass hit.
But he threw it in triple coverage, bro.
He put his hand there like he was open.
Yeah. Jimmy had time in the pocket multiple times. O-line gave him some time. He did give him some time, bro. Shout out Soto, bro. Hopefully having a good one, bro. Besides the fact that we lost.
We said that about DC too.
That is true.
Just about every quarterback throws balls like that where the receiver gets hit. And dirty hits like that are to the dome, that dude should have been ejected from the game for doing that. It was a straight hit. He hit the crown of his head on him. And then we blame Garoppolo because he got hit like that from a safety. It was just a dirty hit.
Yeah.
He was this far of catching that ball, and he was just behind the defender. And when he was like that, the ball was right there, bro.
Yeah.
DA would have caught it. I mean, you didn't see that dude coming right to his face with his head down like that. He probably said, "Nah, I don't want to get hit," but he got him.
So let's talk about that Morrig hit. That Morrig hit, it was shoulder hit. They gave him a fucking penalty for that one. He hit him with his shoulder, bro.
I'm basically done with Morrig already. He gives me the Abrams vibe, but covering wise worse.
Wow.
He covers worse than Abrams does.
Even with
at the same level.
Damn.
He made a good play last week. But he's consistently doing bad things. I don't think he'll be around by next year. By next year, he won't be around.
Hey, see, look, I'm gonna talk shit too because we're over here bagging on this cat, Jimmy Noodle Arm Garoppolo. Fucking, hey, me and Gravy were sitting there like, fuck yeah, let's go. Fucking 4 plays in, fucking move the ball down the field, scored a fucking touchdown. I was like, that's so Guwap. I don't know what the fuck happened to Guwap after that. But I talked to a buddy of mine, and he's a Niner fan, and he's a good friend of mine, and he turned around and told me, he's like, once he shook, and that's a wrap. And he said, that's a wrap.
They're going to say that, bro, because he's not there no more.
Yeah. But he said that's what he would do. And I was sitting there, I even kind of seen a little nervousness. You know, I mean, it's through the fucking screen, but I can kind of see he just looked nervous, bro. He looked like he was shaky, but.
Bro, they didn't say that way when he wasn't saying. I'm sure your buddy wasn't saying that when he was taking his ass to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, come on, Jimmy.
Where was Noodle Arm Jimmy then, huh?
Yeah.
Or when he won 8 games straight, or when he took him to the NFC Championship game, was he Noodle Arm back then? Nah.
Yeah, that's true.
That is true.
Josh saying that Jimmy G threw a ball to Carter, and it was way too low on 3rd and 3. Yep, yeah, that's another one. True. Said Kareem Jackson had another dirty hit today too. Got ejected, these punks, and if it happens twice, he's suspended. Wow, Kareem Jackson, yeah, he's a douchebag. He's the one that took out Mayer, right? Yeah.
No, he took out Myers.
Myers. So it's Mayer and Myers. Myers is the number 2. Mayer is it's fucking, yeah.
No, Myers is 16.
16, right.
Kobe Myers is 16.
He's our number 2 receiver.
Yeah, he didn't play today.
Yeah, he didn't play today. Hit 6 Stepper says big facts, Morgus buns. Yeah. Raider Paul Raiders. Salute, bro. Shit, Guwap turned to goop. You ain't lying, bro. You ain't fucking lying. Shit, the rest fucked us. We good. We're still number 1. Yeah, I was saying that shit too. Straight poo bud. Coach Prime's Colorado's 100 receivers. Hunter was a cheap shot. That was that has to stop. Yeah, for sure. I agree with that one. Jimmy has thrown on the run as soon as he gets the ball out running for his life. Yeah. So the first time in Jimmy's career he's playing with no defense. Oh shit. That's another, yeah. Yep. That's another one too. So
tell me what quarterback in the NFL would play good on this team with the defense we have?
Aaron Rodgers. Josh Allen.
On the reals though.
Anybody with no defense ain't gonna win, bro. I don't care what nobody says. It doesn't matter. You can have the best fucking quarterback out there. Anything. Look at everyone was talking shit about Lamar Jackson holding out this, that, and the third, so forth and so forth. His defense is fucking they're squatted up, bro. They're talking about fucking Queen ain't gonna do shit. Queen's flying around the fucking ball. They got Roquan Smith, bro. That secondary is fucking crazy. And look at it. Look at them. They're 2-0. They're 2-0, bro.
But that defense, that defense is a lot of points. Good. They're getting a lot of points scored on them, bro.
Yep. I'm sorry to say this, but AOC needs to be in if Jimmy falls against the Steelers. I'm not wasting time this season. If AOC look mad and wants in, I mean, throw him in the fire. Yeah, I agree, bro. I fucking agree.
That's gonna be worse than what you're seeing now.
Okay, Raider Romero is asking a question. Are we playing the same or worse as of last year? What were we after week 2? 1-1?
It was 0-2.
We're 0-2. So better? Yeah, I mean, yeah, better.
I think, you know what, bro? Be honest with you, I think we smashed into a way better team. That's what it is.
Yeah. I don't think we
I'll
were
give
ready.
it up. You know, I might have overexcelled myself saying, you know, because I'm a proud fucking Raider. You know, you can't. I don't know what I'm proud of, but I'm proud to be a Raider fan. You know what I mean? I want my team to fucking win, so I'm not gonna say, hey, we're gonna lose. You know.
Yeah.
You know, and I coach football, and I know when my team's gonna lose because we're outmatched. But sometimes that little shit gets inside you that we can win this game, and then that was inside me. It should be inside all Raider fans. You know, that's the way I think, Glo. That's just me. And if you don't like it, then
well, Pizzle saying,
don't unsubscribe to Low. Just unsubscribe to me.
Nah, bro.
That's the way I'm gonna. That's the way I am, and that's what you're gonna hear from me. You're gonna hear. Why can't we win the game? Why can't we do this? But I'm gonna tell you what we did wrong in the game, and I'm gonna explain how we can get better at it. And our team is getting better. You know, that's what I. What can we do off this loss to make us win against the Steelers? And besides saying change the coach, fire the defensive coordinator, that ain't gonna happen.
Yeah.
Bench this guy, bench that guy, bench this guy. You know, don't come up with some ridiculous shit because that's what it is, ridiculous shit. It ain't gonna happen. You pay a guy $12 million to run the football, he's gonna play.
Yeah. Pizzle was saying that Burrow got sacked 9 times and won the game. Not this game. He was getting tore up, and I think they're 0-2 right now, right? They didn't win. They lost.
He's getting ready to get dumped in my fucking fantasy league thing.
Yeah, he lost too. But I know what you're talking about, Pizzle. Yeah, but I mean, that's no offensive line. Defense. They had defense. You know what I mean? But says I felt like this one was 24-0 to the Saints last year. Just a complete team embarrassment. Yeah, I mean, at least we scored though, Gabe. I mean, we got some points up there. Yeah, it was a bad performance overall. I agree with that. We played a playoff team today. Yeah, that lost and that was at home. You know what I mean? I agree, bro. Me too, Gravy. If we're 3-1 on the bright side, Patriots, Packers at home, beat the Bears, Lions, and Giants. That we're looking at 7-3, 6-4. Yeah. Yeah, Giants.
I like John, man. See, John's a competitor.
Yeah,
he knows what's up.
Yeah, if we go, that's what I was saying too. Like John, like when you were gone and shit like that. I know that I said it a couple times. If we're 2-2, 3-3, 3-1, if we're even by the quarter of this, you know, by week 4, you know what I mean. We're good. There's a lot of growing pains. There's a lot of shit that's going on. The only thing that's gonna suck about next week if Myers is out, and possibly DA because of that fucking hit, bro. That's not good. It's not good at all. And to be honest with you,
be all right.
Yeah, I think he will be, but like still though, with DA going, then Renfro got 1 fucking catch, bro. First catch, game 2 for 13 yards. Crazy.
Renfro again, get used to it. Get used to it.
Renfro 5-5, yeah.
I watched him, and he's still improvising on his routes. And he can't kick that, so he could just go to a West Coast team and then be successful over there, but it ain't gonna work over here.
Yep. Bullshit. Zone coverage ain't working. I agree with you on that. Oh yeah, I forgot JJ changed his number to -8.
Should have never changed his number.
Should never change his number.
That was bad juju.
We have man cover corners. We do have man-to-man cover corners, but we're playing zone. This is fucking stupid, bro. Fucking wild turkey. You're moving for that turkey. 16-1. There you go. Ray Love. That's what I'm talking about. Talk that shit. Not true. Doubt the same at the Saints game. We came out hot. Finally, jet sweep. Devontae Adams touchdown. Now we're talking about the refs. Yeah, the refs were kind of screwing us. 5-5 solid because schedule gets easier. Okay. See, I think it's going to be like that all the ways through. As long as we win division games, that's all I really care about at this point. Jimmy needs to throw more deep balls. All these short passes ain't working. Very, very true. I watched the holding on Crosby, big run. There was a lot of holding fucking Crosby. I'm gonna talk about Crosby next, bro. I'm gonna get to this offensive PI. They switched to D PI on Hobbs. That was another fucking one, bro. That was ugly. My guy Trey Tucker speed.
Third down play. That was a third down play.
Yeah, my guy Trey Tucker speed, jet sweeps. He was killing them, and went away from it. Yep, sure did. I know exactly what you're talking about. It says, and then I was done when they called the PI on Trey's long catch. Yep, that one too. He got pushed out of bounds and all that shit. Now Max Crosby, bro. Max Crosby is one of the fucking. He's supposed to be the premier, defensive end, the leader, the captain of our fucking defense, bro. Me and Gabe were watching it. Crosby played. Thank you, Gabe. Played like a fucking rookie. He was going inside, kept going inside. They kept pushing him inside. He was running into double teams, and then by the time he was actually touching the fucking the right tackle, you know what I mean? He was already. By the time he put his hands on him, he was already 2 steps in and going inside. When Max needs to go outside, you know what I mean? And then even when we were trying to blitz, nobody could make a fucking tackle. Nobody could tackle this fucking guy. Wrap around, nothing. Nobody was making no wrap around, like wrapping players up, bro. Nobody could fucking tackle. Last week we were making some great tackles. Now nobody can make no fucking tackles at all. I didn't see nobody make good tackles at all this whole fucking game. What do you think, Grafe?
I brought that to note. That Crosby, why was he going inside with no help around the outside? Because that's where they were running off tackle right there. He was taking himself out of the play, and I question that, and I don't know why he kept doing it over and over and over again when they were just going off tackle. I don't know if he's trying to stop the run or make a flashy thing behind the line of scrimmage when they ran inside, but dude, you're a pass rusher. You know what I mean? You get paid all that money to be a pass rusher. You probably would have had a couple more sacks today if you just would have did something different.
Yeah.
Because you can't make a move going inside. You make a move going outside. That's what he's good at.
Exactly.
That's what he's good at. And then I don't know if Graham designed it that way, but I just think that the calls defensively haven't changed, and we have an ongoing problem up the middle. Our defensive tackles ain't doing shit, nothing. Again, nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Tillery, we got some behind the line of scrimmage. We got a line of scrimmage tackle from Tillery or something like that. That was good to note. But outside runs, the perimeter is just open for anybody to do. Off tackle plays for anybody to do because he has our defensive end crashing down and nobody around. The linebackers are missing tackles or they're going right up the middle, getting the tackle and not wrapping up. Spillane did it again.
Yep.
9 yards behind the line of scrimmage on a third down play, and the dude runs right. He misses the tackle and gets the first down. It was a 3rd and 3.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. You gotta make. He just had to make that tackle. It's discipline. It's taking pride in what you do. Middle linebacker shouldn't be doing that. That running back should have his helmet blown off when you hit that dude, Spillane. He should be gone.
Yep. Spillane everyone was talking shit about Spillane's making that big ass fucking hit against Henry. Look at what happened, bro. He can't even wrap up, bro. I don't even think he wrapped up Henry. He just went heads up with him. That was different. Paul saying we're talking shit about. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
We're depending on this guy to stop the gap, which he did, but he's missing tackles. And where's Masterson at? Did Masterson even play?
Nope.
He didn't play at all. I didn't hear his name not one
Gonzalez. Time. He's stupid. Shit. I'm gonna get back to this right here.
I see. No. Shit on Max.
No. Well, okay. Look, Raider Paul saying we're talking shit about Max. Where y'all pick Wilson? I told y'all motherfuckers that we need to get Carter. No. Look. Right now, Patrick Wilson ain't doing shit, bro. We're not talking shit on Max Crosby. We're just saying the way he's playing is not the traditional Max that got him
The way he
position
played
where he's
today.
at. And then I seen a lot of him going inside last game too. Okay. That's not his fucking thing. He's an outside guy. He's supposed to contain. He's supposed to draw everybody out. He was getting chipped, and then when he was getting chipped by the tight end, then touching the right tackle, and then going inside and getting fucked with the guard, and he wasn't getting to nobody, and he was on the ground, and then by the time you know it, the side that he was supposed to be covering, everybody's running to that fucking side, and then he's out of the play. He's playing himself out of the play. You know what I mean? And that has nothing to do with the team, right?
I've never seen plays run to his side as much as I did today.
Yeah, because he's going inside. It's like the way they're playing him. Cook has said the defense played for 15 minutes. Yeah, in the fucking third quarter. You ain't fucking lying. Jacobs, what's up? Junior Jacobs, what's going on, man? Gonzalez, what's going on, brother? Salute. Said,
I'm not talking about getting rid of Graham, but I just hope it pans out. We need to sew things up there, big time.
Yeah. So everyone wanted Carter, bro. Who you talking to? Yeah, he just tripping a little bit, I guess. Red Romero, kind of seemed like everybody was exhausted from all the traveling and practicing on the road. That could be another thing too. Tired of motherfuckers crying. Yeah, I mean, we're all did. He did it last week too. Yep, Joali, he sure did that. We're in first place and everybody bitching what happened if we beat the Steelers. No, we're not bitching, Paul. Like, you always thinking that we're bitching. We're not bitching. We're just we're analyzing the game, bro. We're looking at shit that actually didn't work, that things that we should be looking at that's going to work. Yes, we're fucking. That was the first thing I said. We're still fucking first. Like, you know what I mean? And it was a horrible loss. And like, when we're gonna give them the flowers when we give it to them when they win, but yet at the same time, we're gonna give them shit when they're playing like shit. It's just what it is.
So, bro, look at
this.
Pyro, what's up?
Shout out. So I'm trying to catch up. Grand runs a similar scheme to Paul Gunther. Oh, don't even bring up that name.
No.
Just shout out everybody. I saw that shit all day today too, Lo. Yeah. Plus, okay, not even including him doing the inside work and doing that shit, he was also being held. So that's just a combination of shit. You know what I mean? Says his past Crosby is Tiny Peters. Oh my god, bro! Don't even talk about fucking Peters, bro. Don't even get me started with that guy. I want to blow out.
Everybody wanted him. He's from the Bay. He's doing all this shit. But whoop-de-whoop. Who was right that one? I'll wait.
Stupid. Says, I want to blow out week 3, and if we scored 10 points and we're garbage bags over here in our heads in the stadium next time, yeah, that's true. If we have the Pats doing the same thing to Max last year, yep, I agree. Pyro, what's up, Pyro? Salute to you, brother. Hopefully you're having a good one. So we need to win this home opener. We definitely fucking do. Sir. We need Coach Price. Hey, so shout out, bro. I haven't seen you on Call of Duty, man. Hopefully this week we'll get on a couple of fucking games. Hey, I was telling Gravy that shit too. I was like, guess what? Fucking Coach Prime's coming.
You think we're getting beat right now?
You think we're getting beat right now? Nah. Hey, shit. Raider Gabe saying Max is open to criticism and too, and he played like a straight horse shit today. Yeah, period. Bottom line, I agree.
It's uncharacteristic of him playing like this. So I can't grasp why they would put your best player not in a sack situation.
It's called critiquing our team to make standards high. Yeah.
And
shout out Loon.
And he listens. He would have had 50. He would have had 10 or 15 solo tackles there, Legions, if he didn't fucking. And probably we would have had the ball again. I don't know what we would have did with it, but if we would have got that guy behind 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage instead of just popping him and made him look bad.
But see, this is
the second time in consecutive games.
Yeah, this is my problem.
Linebacker should wrap that dude up and have him sewed up behind the line of scrimmage.
This is my problem. Yeah, this is my problem with Spillane. He's a great fucking player. He's a great leader. But yet, if you look at Diablo last year, he's taking Diablo's fucking spot by getting a lot of fucking tackles, but from behind. Because they're undershooting or overshooting, and he's having to catch up to the players. A lot of his tackles, if you go back and look at his tackles, bro, he's tackling people from behind because he can't tackle people straight up. And that's evident. So, yeah, just like fucking Diablo last year, he was leading our fucking teams in tackles, but he was tackling from behind. So that means he's getting beat. You know what I mean? So, I mean, and I like Spillane, bro. Like I even fucking, ate crow on that shit. Like, bro, you know what I'm saying? He was our captain. He's our fucking captain, bro. And like I was just like, to me personally, I didn't like why Spillane? Why Spillane? You know what I mean? He's not a traditional linebacker that I would like a Judon or something like that, even though he plays outside, whatever. I thought this guy wasn't gonna do it, and he's kind of not fucking wrapping up, and that's a big fucking problem.
The only person with the C on their chest that needs to be criticized and ridiculed is Josh Jacobs.
That is true. No. Jimmy too. Jimmy played like shit. If Job Raider saying if the Jets, I knew it won't happen, but if they get rid of Roberts Salehin, they're throwing everything at him. Matt Patricia will be DC. Oh yeah. Okay. He was slapping Apex. Okay.
Man. He's a head coach. He wants to be a head coach somewhere else. Yeah. He's done with DCs.
Yeah. I'm convinced that we got the worst DTs in the league. Really that. Damn. Yeah, I'll give you that. I'll give you that. I was really happy on Tillery thinking that he was going to, his third year, he's going to do some stuff. It is week 2. It is fucking week 2. You know what I mean? We got fucking 15 more games. So,
you gonna put these dudes? You'll put the link out there so these dudes could bitch at us.
Gonzalez said someone called Tyree football lurch. What were we calling Lenny?
You know that I questioned that dude from the get go. Why Wilson?
Oh yeah.
You why is he on our team? He look at everybody that we picked that's on our team. The only one that's probably doing anything, even if it's average, is Bennett. we got everybody gave this draft an A+. These dudes ain't even playing. And if you're number 1, number 2, maybe number 3, number 1, number 2 rounders, you need to be in that game playing. Our tight end isn't playing. People are calling out for this dude to play nose tackle. Did we draft a fucking nose tackle, or did we draft a guy a defensive end?
So technically,
we make this guy a nose tackle. I mean, a defensive tackle, bro. Who we should have picked then?
Carter.
I'm tired of that shit. Well, make him a defensive tackle. He'll do better. Nah, you know what it sounds like? It sounds like Cleveland Farrell all over again. Next thing you know, he's going to be a linebacker. Fuck, put him at safety. He's fucking tall enough. He'll probably do a better job than fucking Morig is. Yes, man.
You're so fucking crazy.
We didn't draft a fucking a tackle. We drafted a defensive end. Why would we want to put him in a fucking defense? Well, he's better at defensive tackle now. Why? The best defensive tackle in the game right now that's doing something is on another team.
Yeah, I agree. I'm done. You look tired, bro. It's a long fucking
I'm not
day.
Tired. I like to talk about it.
I'm joking.
I love to talk about it. Me and you, we wasn't yelling at each other, but we were like saying the same right shit, but we were just yelling.
Yeah.
What the fuck is he doing in there for? What is he doing?
Yeah,
nothing.
It just seems all bad. All interceptions, him getting checked down. Yep. Missed 3 wrap-up sacks on Allen. That's another one. We should have got Jalen Carter. Yeah, but we're here now, bro. So Raiders to the death. We can't do nothing about it. We're just gonna be stuck. We're stuck with where we're at, bro. And it's cool. I'm not really tripping this shit, but I mean, it is what it is. Pyro, Robert's showing some love. Players get repositioned all the time. I do understand that, Chris, but so this was my thing, and I heard somebody say this, and I was already thinking about it. He is a bigger guy. It'll be easier for him to fuck around with. I don't know who said that, but I thought about it. Him being slow off the ball. I'm just looking at if he's right there on the inside in the trenches, he can be looking at the ball. When the ball snaps, he can move. You know what I mean? Just a little bit more instead of being way on the outside. You know what I mean? It just looks like he had a slow step. Even on the first play when he was on. Look, I'm just saying, Gravy, relax. Don't get a migraine, bro. We're just conversation.
He can't
But
even
I
beat a
agree with
tackle. He can't even beat an offensive tackle. What makes you think he can beat a double team?
But what I'm trying to tell you is in college he was interior until his last year and they moved him outside.
Because he could do that.
Right,
in
I know.
college.
That's what I'm saying. But if in college, yes, but see, he has the long arms and these fucking guards are small, bro. Most guards and centers are small. So him getting the double team from those guys, all he had to do is put his fucking hands up, and that's blocking lanes. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much all he got to do. You know what I mean? SC, what's up, bro?
He didn't do it today, and he didn't do it last week. So where's them long? What are them long arms doing for us right now, bro?
Not a goddamn thing.
Exactly.
Yeah, I believe we'll win a Super Bowl every year and win every week. There we go, Soto. See, that's the shit I'm talking about, bro.
I like that energy, bro.
Yep.
You got SC in there. SC.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
He's up this late. He past his bedtime.
Oh shit! Here you go. Hey guys, I'm gonna throw the link in. We're gonna be here for a couple more minutes, maybe not too long, but maybe about another half an hour or so, man. We got 55 people in the building. Go ahead and hit the like button. Appreciate you. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Trying to get to the 500. Trying to get to that 500. So yeah,
you gotta stay on longer, bro, to do that.
Yeah, I know. Well, no, I got shit to do. This week, I know I was gonna start this week going at 8:00, but starting next week, all the shows will be at 8:00. We're moving everything over. And the week 3, it's gonna be a night game, so I will be live casting. I will have some people here where you'll see us watching the game, whatever or not. I don't know if I'll have it live. We'll figure it out. But I'm gonna have some people here, so we're gonna be chilling, talking it up, chopping it up next week. So, yeah, the links in the chat. You guys go to pull up if you like, man. Chop it up with me and Gravy for a couple minutes, real quick. Next Sunday Night Football against the Steelers is going to be telling on how we respond after getting smacked by the Bills. Yeah, pretty much. The whole thing that there's a StreamYard link, man. If you guys want to pull up, go for it, man. You guys don't have to have the camera on, but you guys can just slap it on, just say whatever you guys want to say. You know what I mean? I'm thinking personally, what his Separate says. Yeah, we're gonna need that. We're going to need this next win. That's going to be a lot, telling us what we need, how we're going to look at the rest of the season. And we got to play. This is the way I've always seen games, bro. Okay, so what? The record shows us 1-1. Cool. We're still on top of the fucking AFC in a sense. You know what I mean? Even though we're tied with Kansas City. For me personally, every game 0-0. It's always like that. It's always going to be like that. You got to shake it off. You learn from your mistakes, you know, and then you just move forward. Do what you can do, you know, set some traps, do a different type of running scheme to get Josh Jacobs fucking acclimated. Even though he's the one that's kind of like
right now. Come on here, Chris. The link is in the chat, Chris. Yeah. No, let's see what you got to say. See the show earlier.
Backing his play.
You was talking just like me.
Shit. Chris, what's going on, man? Protect the shield, man. Salute, brother. Hopefully you're having a good one. Well, I mean,
it's late over there for him, man.
Yeah, shit, for sure. I'm gonna step out real quick, bro. Give me a quick couple minutes. Gravy, you got it?
Yeah. What we got here? D Menace, what's up? Ray Love, what's up? All lies, my Fresno partner, what's up? To be honest, okay, let's highlight Joseph Soto. Joseph Soto, how many offense would look without Myers, Adams? It's going to be Tucker, Carter, Renfro, Mayer, Hooper, and Jacobs. In my book, bro, I think Myers will come back. I think Myers will come back next week. You know, usually unless it's super bad, you know, we're hearing that. Once we see if he's been practicing, once we see if DA's been practicing, they'll probably hold him out for. He has a day off in between. By Wednesday, if he's not there Wednesday, then there's 5 like little dimensions that you have to do for them to pass you. But DA's hit didn't look as bad as Myers hit, but Myers, he looked out like he was out on the field when he got hit. So his was pretty bad. It's different degrees of concussions, and we all know that. So if DA he walked off on his own, usually they do, but it just matter how cloudy he was, man. If he has, you don't want to. You got to think about how he long term wise with DA. They're looking at it like that. So I would expect him not to play, but yeah, like the same protocols as Myers, but we'll have Myers back. But losing DA is very. They're gonna have to make a lot of adjustments, and I'm taking Renfro out of that whole lineup. I don't think Renfro's he's just taking up space for me as far as I'm concerned. Myers coming back could be a slot, and we just. I seen Wilkerson in there too. Maybe he can get some burn, and Tucker's there too. And the tight end, Hooper did all right. He didn't do great, but it wasn't a real balanced or anything type situation. If we got we got points put on us so much that once you get in that type of situation, you have to like. What we would say is abandon the run because you need to score quickly. You need to score fast. You don't want to be running the ball and waste time. And we needed to score, but we didn't. And then we were 3 and outs, and that's the game plan of football. Everybody does it. When you're down, by a lot, you don't unless you're out of it and they ain't gonna come back, or your coach just said I had enough with this. You start running the ball, and then just waste time. But if you got to get first down, still, but throwing the ball is you score quicker, and then you can just pound it in when you're in the red zone. Raider Gabe had a question. D. Adams will not miss this game. The only reason he came out was because of the rules. He only went back to the locker room because the game was out of reach. That the game he would still be in. I know the DA is a tough dude, but when you think about the way concussions are with the NFL today, they'll take a look at them. They'll probably hold them out a couple of games, but the hit was a dirty hit, and people are saying that. Why is he in there? Those players are competitors, guys. You know what I mean? And ladies, if you're watching, they're competitors, and they don't want to be taken out of games. You tell a football player, go ahead and stay out because we're losing. He's gonna say, nah, man, fuck that. I want to be with my team. So if you got a player like that on your team, then best thing to do is get rid of him. Because that type of tension, that type of swag is not good for your locker room. But
yeah, I'm in agreement with that, and I'm also agreeing with what Josh saying. He says I think that we really missed Myers today. I do.
Yes, we did.
Yeah, we did. I agree. Because now there was easily to bracket up. Obviously Renfro isn't doing nothing. You know what I mean? Nobody was really ready for Tucker. I mean, on the end around. Even when he was moving the ball, I just feel like even how Tucker hit that corner, or Carter, when he was hitting that corner, I felt like Jimmy couldn't get it to him, bro. I just had that. When I just seen that speed, bro, I just felt like he couldn't get it to him. I did watch Jimmy G play. He does have great skills, you know what I mean, as far as that's concerned, but he just looked really, really shook to me, bro, overall.
I think we just punched us as commentators, content creators, we punched our fans in the mouth so much with we got to throw the deep ball. We got to throw the deep ball that we think that no quarterback on our team can do it. And when it happens, oh, there it is. That makes them right.
Yeah.
But Jimmy could get it there. You're gonna be surprised when he does.
Hey, bro. Yeah, I got somebody coming over, so I was thinking Rich Round. Anyways, I got the homie for the first time in the building. We got Pizzle in the building. What's going on, brother? Nice to meet you, bro. How you doing, bro?
What's going on, Gabe? What's going on, baby?
Shit.
How you doing, Pizzle? What's up, bro?
Hey, what's going on? Yeah, I knew that they were going to make Jimmy throw the ball to beat us. We had to start the ball. We had to get the run going by throwing the ball first. We weren't going to be able to get the run going first. We had to open that shit up.
Yeah,
And we didn't stretch out those linebackers enough. We didn't, we should have hit the middle of the field and made those linebackers cover more. Did something different. I don't know. But that's just my opinion. I mean, we should have attacked in different areas. Instead, we just kept doing the same thing. It's like Madden.
He said it would be like Madden. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, just running the same fucking plays. It was Josh Jake. Is McDaniels looking at Madden playbooks? He's like, nah.
He don't do that. But it started in the third quarter, bro. We only had one possession in the third quarter. That was it.
Yeah.
9 minutes, 9.5 minutes. That's a hell of a drive.
Look at the time of possession.
Yeah, time of possession was crazy.
Time of possession was all out of whack, bro. Yeah.
Horrible. It was
turnovers. Bad. They got everything right. Turnovers, time of possession, plays.
Well, the one thing that the Jets had that we don't have is obviously that interior pressure, right? They got the pressure up the middle. They chased Josh Allen around and they forced him to make bad throws. When we did chase him around and make him throw a bad throw, he threw an interception and then the flag came out. So that was just what I perceived from the situation is we just got no pressure on him. And if you give a guy like that all day, he's going to chop you up. You give anybody in the NFL all day and they're going to chop you up.
Yep. Who was the rated player of the game on positive note? That's a good question because of what you think. And then Gravy can answer that.
Well, I thought Jimmy had a good day. I mean, the interceptions weren't really on him. They got knocked up in the air. He didn't throw it directly to somebody or anything like that. So I think Jimmy probably had one of the better games. I didn't see anything on the defense that deserved anything or any. Well, Devontae had a good game too. So I mean, I think I'd give them both to Garoppolo and Adams. I think they both did had a good day.
What was I going to say too? Anybody in the building too, man? Shout out D Menace. I didn't see you just pull up, bro. But I was going to say, anybody, man, just go to answer fucking Soto's question real quick, man. You know what I mean? Who was a positive player? I mean, you know what I mean? It's kind of hard, but one of the things that you guys did mention was time possession, 19 minutes to 40 minutes, and we had 3 turnovers, 2 interceptions, and a fumble.
Yeah, that's just fucking horrible.
Yeah, just fucking bad.
That's one of the worst games I've seen in a long time, man. Like 5 years. It's just horrible.
Oh, that Saints game was worse. At least
anytime you get shut out, it's bad. True that. But we just didn't have an answer.
Hey, the homie Soul said Jimmy had a good day. What the fuck? That's true. It was kind of bad. It was pretty bad. Jimmy had a shitty game today, bro. I mean, besides that,
me and Gabe thinking the same way. I thought Epps had a good game. I thought Epps had a solid, real.
Oh good. Yeah, he had you're talking about the safety. Yeah, he put a nice little whack on the tight end there when he hit that touchdown. He had to go out. That one looked like he broke some ribs.
Shout out to the homie Sportsman. Fuck Sportsman. Jimmy did have he got an F, bro. It was bad today. It was really, really bad.
It wasn't a good game.
I'll tell you what, he looked like a fucking superstar in the first fucking series. He looked like.
Well, what are you gonna do, dude, when you hike the ball and the defensive line is right on you? I mean, literally 2 seconds. I mean, you for what he had to work with, you gotta, you can say the same thing about last year, right? You gotta.
Well, we can't, bro. But if we really look at it, the play, I don't want to say the play call, the offensive line played like shit.
They did.
Some downs, for real, some downs they would fucking have all the time in the fucking world. You know what I mean? All the time in the fucking world, and
then nobody open.
For his life, yeah.
It was a bad game, no doubt.
Yeah, but speaking on a positive note, so it says Soto saying that fucking Epps played good. Okay, cool. There was no sacks on our offensive line again for the second 2 weeks in a row, so that's good. But Jimmy was moving around and shit like that, and I don't know. He threw in traffic, which causes those picks. Yeah, yes and no. I'll give you yes and no on that one. Spillane,
those things are tapped up in the air, man. Just like last week, I don't blame him for last week's pick either. That hit the guy in the chest and went up in the air. What are you going to do?
Yeah.
And he can't control that.
Yeah, Spillane had 14 tackles and 9 tackle solos, but there you go. That's right there, Junior. So Space Beast, Ja. Ayo, did you hear the announcer try to make Jimmy's run a sack? No, I did not hear that shit. That's crazy. Shout out Sportsman. He said the O-line pass blocking was good. He had time, but he didn't run block well at all. McDaniels is the best opening drive in the NFL all day to pass, but couldn't read the field. Yeah, I agree with you on that one.
Just like Gruden, right? These guys are both have great, opening drives, and then they shit the bed after.
Yep, pretty much. Yep.
I mean, you were sitting right next to each other, Lo, saying, "What the fuck is this?
Yeah,
I like this shit. Is the whole game gonna be like this? What's up? You know? What
yeah,
I mean?
we were fucking pumped.
we were fucking nuts and everything. Yeah, that's that.
Yeah, no, I was pumped the first drive too, but then they just came out and stuffed the run. And then we stopped going to the screen after they did that. They got that pick off of the screen. They got the pick, and then I knew we were gonna have to open up with screens and slants. We have to stretch them out, dude, so we can pound the middle. And then we just didn't go back to the screen all game.
So much, bro.
Hey, Chris, you're more than welcome to pull up, bro. That's why the leak's in the chat, man. We'll be here for a little bit.
Yeah, no, I know, but you could have ran a wide receiver screen. You could have ran, you could have run a delay. You could have done all kinds of different things, man, that we just didn't do.
He said, stop. Both of those were bad passes. Yeah, I'll give you that. I mean, I want to agree, but then at the same time, I don't. Like, you know what I mean? Because I want to be as positive as fucking possible. So you already know how I get down. But they were pretty fucking bad. On a positive note, we can't be any worse than today. Soto, don't say that shit. Don't say that. Jimmy panicked, and don't make excuses for that. 180 yards and 10 points, 27 points in 2 games. That's trash. I'll give you that. And me and Sportsman.
What's Josh Jacobs' numbers in 2 games? He's got 48 yards, 46 yards and shit. I mean, what are you going to say to that? You can't expect a guy to carry the whole team if he needs some run help. He needs some help too.
Yep. Cash Lord, what's going on, bro? I'll give my flowers to Buffalo's defense. We'll bounce back next week. First home game. There you go. There you go.
What is he doing? What is he doing to hold this team, Pizzle?
Well, from what I've seen, he's just really late on the hole. Like you said, he's just old. He looks old and slow, dude. He just looks slow. He just don't look like he's even. He looks like a totally different guy from last year. If you bring up the tape, he just looks slow. He's not balanced. I've seen him lose his balance twice today. Just slipping on the feet. Yeah. Like he ain't putting the effort out. Like there's no effort. To me, I didn't see any effort.
$12 million to you? Is that worth $12 million to you? $15 million to you right there? That
absolutely not. I was one of these guys that was like, hell no, don't pay him. Make him play on that. Make him play on that contract. You could always sweeten it up, like Lo said. You could always sweeten it up in the middle of the year if he's actually productive. You could always produce. If you're producing. There's always a way for somebody to give you extra cash if you earn it. But these guys, like I said, do one good year and then they want a whole new contract. Like you sign a contract for multiple years. Just because you have one good year don't mean I have to rearrange your whole contract. Sure, I could slice you off a bonus if I want to or whatever, but I don't even got to do that unless the contract says so.
Mm-hmm.
Eddie D used to do that kind of shit. Al Davis used to do that kind of shit.
That is true. So saying that I agree with you that he does look slow. That Jacobs does look slow. He's literally getting brought down by the DBs, getting arm tackled. Yep. Jacobs was at home eating his ho-hos all off season. Shit.
Bonbons and ho-hos like Peggy fucking Bundy and shit, bro.
That ain't squatting 500 fucking pounds or whatever they say he was. That's
500 pounds.
Wanting money.
Run blocking is trash when you have all day to pass and you have to make plays. Jacobs made everyone miss last season at the line. Jacob isn't the game shape because he missed camp. They should have.
He didn't even try to block that interception, dude. He just let that fucking linebacker grab it from him. He's just, what am I going to do with that?
Yeah,
Did you
exactly.
just throw it to me?
Yeah, I'm just glad that we signed him for 1 year. Dang, man, a lot of people are turning their back on him, bro. Castro saying,
Yeah, because he was selfish, dude.
yeah, Buffalo defense is top 10, and we need to relax because let was on the road. We need this as a wake up call. Yeah. We're 2 games on the road. We haven't been home, so I'll give him that too a little bit. You know what I mean? Y'all, it's fine. Jimmy G is Tom Brady. He wins a lot. We'll be fine. He's Himmy G. All right. I don't know if it means sarcastic.
That's where the flow is, see.
Shit.
That's where the flow.
Yeah, so we played three teams today: the Bills, the Refs, and ourselves. Hey, that's a good one, Razor. I like that. Razor. I like that. Patrick Graham has his DBs playing 10 feet away. Yep. Yeah. Horrible. That's Paul Gunther all day, bro. All day.
10 yards away.
Yeah, 10 yards away.
Gunther would have had him 20 yards out.
Yeah, I'm just like, wow.
Gunther would have had him on the sideline and shit.
Check him out.
Hey, for one of the first times, and I'm glad he's pulling up, man. We got Protect the Shield. We got Chris in the building. What's going on, brother? Thank you for pulling up, man. I appreciate you.
Fellas? How y'all doing?
What's going on?
What's going on,
What's
bro?
up with y'all?
Good, man. Considering, you know what I mean? Considering,
man, you that's the truth, man. I've been wanting to pull up for a minute, man, but you already know it's 117 here, man. I'm just letting you know. I'm focused, and I want to support y'all boys, man.
Thank you, man. I appreciate you, bro. Appreciate pulling up. Yeah, good, man. Good. Thank you for pulling up, man. Shit,
I see my boy Sportsman in the building, man. That's my dog. Me and him go at it 1,000 times a day, man. But that's my boy, though.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I've had him on a couple of times, man. A lot of people don't like his I guess views. But the thing is, though, he's the truth with it. Like he's saying the truth. That's my dog,
bro. Yeah, me and him, we argue all the time. But one thing I respect about him, man, he argue with facts. You know, like I can argue with facts all day. You know what I'm saying? Now, once we start getting emotional with it, then that's something different. But, I respect it, man. But I respect what y'all boys doing, man. So, how we doing, man? Y'all good?
Yeah, considering. I'm happy, bro. Like, overall, like, I really, really wanted to be like, oh, yeah, we're 2-0 and all that stuff, bro. But this is football. It's, we are, you can see in the chat, we're playing top 10 defense. You know what I mean? These guys, plus, well, I'll say, okay, top 15, whatever, not even if you break it all down. Plus, no Von Miller. I mean, these guys picked up a lot of good players, bro. They have a lot of good players on their defense. And Josh Allen, even though he came from where he came and he does play like shit, just history shows that when quarterbacks are playing like shit, they come in and just tear us up, bro. So, I mean, it's just kind of the history, bro. The last fucking 20 years, we've been needing defense, bro. And we haven't gotten it. So,
we needed a defensive tackle. We needed a tackle for the last 20 years.
When did Dalvin Cook's brother ever look like this? Only against
he looked nice, dog. He looked nice tonight, man. And it's crazy.
Go ahead, Chris. I'm sorry.
Now the saying, man, it's crazy because, for one thing, I think the Bills, man, they had to hear all the pundits and all that talk about them all week, man, about how Josh Allen threw three picks and all this and all that. And, like, they had to hear that the whole time, man. So, like, they was fired up, man. And I hope that the same way that is there some
feedback?
Is that me?
Is that me? Somersault or something.
Oh, that was a Pizzle. I just muted Pizzle real quick.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead, Chris.
Nah, so like the same way that that Buffalo
took all that stuff
there. Sorry.
It's all good.
Pizzle, you echoing when you're moving around, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, so all the stuff that that Buffalo heard all week, man. Like I hope that we take that same energy, because we're gonna hear it all week about how weak we was. Like, let's use this as something to build upon, and let's take it out on them Steelers, man. That's what I'm on, man. But shout out Sports, man. You already know you're my dog, man.
That's what I'm talking about, Chris. I'm done with this team satisfying the naysayers about what we do and how we do things and how we run things and stuff. Okay, we know why ain't we running the ball enough? I go to certain situations that you can run the ball. When you're down by 17, you can't run the football. You know what I mean? You got to come back quickly. Or he doesn't have a deep. He has a noodle arm now. That's the new thing, right? But it comes from a 49er fan. And I brought it up and said, was that Niner fan saying he had a noodle arm when he took him to the Super Bowl?
Of course
when
not.
He won the NFC Championship game, but all of a sudden he plays for the Raiders. He got a noodle arm now.
Yeah.
You know, I told you. Well, let me tell you, this team's gonna get better. They have better coaching. They got better players, and just. I wanted to come around so quickly because I'm frustrated.
Cash Lord Raider, I feel you. Cash Lord Raider, I'm with that.
I'm just so frustrated about
with
it. And I hope I ain't talking about my dude because he's a Fresno boy.
No, he's saying I hope Derek Carr's
talking about Carr, right?
Yeah, no, I was talking about
Right.
because man, I ain't gonna lie, because I want Carr to shit the bed just because I'm tired of these haters, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's like, come on, man, Carr's going, man.
Yeah.
Like. And honestly, sports, man, he one of them, man. It's like whenever something bad happened, yeah, I know me and him, we gonna go at it now. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's like these fans be so like it's almost like they want us to not do, like they want Jimmy to do bad just so they can be like, I told you, I told you so.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Like at the end of the day, like. I am a well-documented Darren Waller fan. I loved me some Darren Waller. That's my dog. That's my dog. At the end of the day,
sorry.
Like I knew that, like at some point, I gotta be like, Waller, you weren't available for us. We got to move on. You know what I'm saying? I'm real enough to give Michael Mayer a chance. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. And I just wish everyone else had that same mentality. And that's why I'm all about protecting the shield, man. It's not all about who you love, who you like, all that stuff, man. Let's just get some dubs, man.
Exactly. Let's win. Let's don't talk about losing and always this and always that. Let's win.
Just win.
You weren't talking all that shit last week. You know what I mean?
Dog, they didn't say none of that last week, did they?
But now, just popping out the mouth because they got excuse to.
Yeah.
And the crazy thing about last week is, so yeah, everybody was talking crazy last week, but then we lost this week. But my thing is, nobody would bet their last dollar that was going to beat the Bills anyway. Like, I love the Raiders to the death, to the core, but I wasn't expecting to beat the Bills. When the schedule came out and I was doing my predictions, barely anybody had us beating the Bills, man. So like, why we acting funny now? The better team won. Let's move on and keep moving.
It happens.
My bad, y'all. I'm a little turned up, man. So,
you good.
I've been mad already, bro.
Yeah.
Lo was at my house watching the game, and I was mad. We was all quiet, and I was just,
yeah. Because when I get mad, I get quiet. I'm one of those dudes. Like,
not me. When I get mad, I'm a dog.
I'm not at my house. I was at my boy's house. I couldn't start breaking his feet. You know what I mean? Hey, somebody was asking for the link right there. The link is right there. Go ahead and copy that. That's Protect the Shield's.
I appreciate that, man.
No problem, brother. No problem. For sure. But yeah, so there's a podcast right there, so you guys can pull up to his podcast. You go live pretty much a lot, bro. I know we're having a little conversation right before the everything started, and I know you're just working your ass off, bro. And it's well worth it, bro. You got a lot of subscribers over there, man. You guys go over there.
Trying, man.
It's some real good game, bro. For sure.
Appreciate it, man. But no, I like what y'all do, man. Like, and again, like I said, with me being out east, man, I don't get a chance to catch all your late stuff, man. Because again, it's going on 1:30 a.m. here, so I usually be knocked out. But I just want to let y'all know I'll be seeing what y'all do. Y'all doing good work, man. I appreciate that.
Thank you, man. I appreciate you, bro. Yeah, I couldn't do it without my boys, man, at all.
Yeah.
Cash is saying that Jimmy's gonna beat Pittsburgh, and I'm taking all bets, man. I'm with that. I'm really with that. We're all gonna see that shit. We're gonna have bad games, bro. We're always gonna have bad games. We're gonna have good games. Some shit's not gonna happen. The fucking refs are gonna get in there and do some shit. Refs were fucking us over a lot, bro. Too. Yeah. So for me, man, it was just a little bit of trip. Yeah, Pizzle, we getting feedback.
Feedback. Go, Pizzle.
What's going on?
You're
On
getting
feedback?
feedback.
Oh, sorry about that.
Yeah, there you go. Okay. So,
Yo, Chris, I made this. Those are two or three questions that have been going on this chat right here, and I want to see what your take is on it. I heard your show today, and you guys talked about Jacobs and this and that, and then people they were asking what's wrong with our running game, and then I left a comment on your show that said it's JJ, and you know, you have mentioned, you know, I'm out for anybody the bag and all that, but still all around the dude has to play. Now, if he comes in and plays like this after he gets a bag, do you see that there's a problem with that? Because it didn't look like he was in shape. It doesn't. He's slow. He's not instinctive like he used to be. So, what's your take on that, man?
I agree, man, and I appreciate you stopping through. So, probably the biggest thing for me, man, when I look at running backs, because again, like, you know, I don't look like it, but like I'm a former running back in safety. That was like way when I was in better shape. But so one thing about the running back position, man, it's all about, you know, being instinctual and also understanding the line and all that stuff, and that doesn't just happen overnight. So, however, a lot of the linemen from last year is back, so there's a lot of continuity there. So I'm not giving no kind of excuses for JJ. However, if you really watch what happened this, like, the last two games, he never had the chance to even get going. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you really watch, because now everybody says, well, the Raiders offensive line graded well last year according to PFF, but PFF doesn't include like the broken tackles that JJ did. You know what I'm saying? Like, JJ made that line look good because he led the league in forced missed tackles. You know what I'm saying? So
sorry, bro. Hey, Pizzle, just go to jump
Yeah,
out real quick.
Yeah, I'll jump back. All right, cool.
All right.
Sorry.
Now you
Yeah,
good?
it just happens like that.
Nah, it's all good. So like, I don't want to say that I'm gonna blame. I'm not gonna blame the line, because again, I just think it's all about, for one, we played two good defensive lines. Like, Denver's D line is nice. Buffalo's good D line. Their D line is nice. And honestly, the Steelers D line is gonna be nice too. We just gotta figure out a way to make it happen at the end of the day. But you know, I'm not giving up on JJ. I'm not giving up on the line. I just think that we just gotta just continue to, because the one thing about running backs, and Nick Chubb is a good example, you just gotta keep feeding the beast, and then sooner or later it's gonna pop. Like, if you watch Nick Chubb play, like, yeah, he may get stopped for the first 12 to 15 run, but run number 19, he might take that bad boy to the house. And I think JJ can do that too, man. We just can't give up on it.
We just hope, but I don't know. Maybe Chubb has been in that situation when you're down by 13 already, and then you're on your first possession in the third quarter. They had one possession in the third quarter. Buffalo was doing exactly what I wanted to do against them.
Yeah.
On my little prediction that's what we should do. We should have kept Josh Allen off the field. You know, keep all those guys off the field and hang on to the ball, use the running game. But once they got that lead on us, you know, JJ getting all those little 3-4 yards, it doesn't really mean nothing because the clock's still moving and you need that clock. So
yeah, we're not
make something happen.
Yeah, we're not built to come back from behind. That's so I think I was telling a lot of people that when they got the interception on that screenplay, that was a bigger play than a lot of people think, because if that screen, like, honestly, if Jimmy would have threw that an inch higher and it didn't get tipped, that screenplay would have went for 30, 40 yards. And I'm willing to debate anybody on that. Like, it literally was a matter of inches that caused that ball to get tipped up and picked. Because honestly, it was just it was Abdullah, and he had 4 offensive linemen in front of him ready to get moving. And then
you seen all that green grass there,
right?
You seen all the remember Low. I pointed that out. I go,
yeah,
he was wide
all
open,
that green grass.
Yep.
And then if you think about it, at that point, we was on our way to be 14-0 at that point.
Mm-hmm.
So now, therefore, Josh Allen got to play a whole different game at this point when you're down 14-0, and Jimmy's gonna play a different game too. But it was an interception. They went and got the ball. They scored. And then, you know what I'm saying? It's like everything just kind of falls into place. And I'm not giving no excuses, but, you know, we just got to keep all that in mind when we talking about the big scope.
Yeah, and everybody thinks, you know, we stopped the screen game and all this. You when you run screens, it's like getting the defense off guard when they specifically want to do something. Mm-hmm. So a running game must have been doing something for them to have all those people there in that screen to work. And you only can use it maybe once or twice in a game. But it's not like a habitual thing that you keep doing it, running screen. They're going to figure it out. And then somebody's going to break through and get you. No, that was just a good play by that defensive player. And, you know, he got it. And
yeah, that's a good point.
Stuff like that happens, man. Stuff like that happens. But
that's a good point.
It was cool. It was cool play design, cool, good call at the situation that we were in. And it would have went for some yards, but the what ifs didn't matter to anything, I guess. That's
a fact. That's a fact. I think at the end of the day, it's like our I mean that play was bigger than a lot of people think, man, because that really could have changed the scope of a lot of what was going on. Because again, if we would have messed around and got 14-0, 14-0, you know, that's right up Jimmy's, you know, his skill set, because then the play action work. Because honestly, like when you're down by 14 points, the teams ain't really caring about a play action because they don't believe it. You know what I'm saying? Play action only works if they believe that you're really going to run the ball. But if you down by 14 points, they're like, we don't believe that.
Yeah.
You know, you know what I'm saying? And even a screen only works because the only reason the screen works is because teams are being aggressive and they're really blitzing hard and they're coming down hard on you. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? If they're not really coming down hard on like that, screens aren't going to work either, man. So
right, and even if the front four is getting all the pressure and then the linebackers are sitting back, yeah, so right it's it's going to happen, and that's exactly what happened.
Exactly.
That's
was a perfect scenario. He was blitzing the linebackers, and then that's when you throw the screen. Yep. He read McDaniels knew they got to be coming with something with pressure.
Yeah, it was a perfect call. It was a perfect call.
Yeah,
it was a perfect call.
Down at distance.
It was like 2 inches of being a 30-yard gain, man.
Mm-hmm. So I got a question before we get out of here, bro, because we've already been on for like an hour and a half. So you guys, Gravy was saying this, and this is where I kind of, you know, this conversation probably go a little bit longer after what I'm gonna state. So Gravy's saying don't run the ball when we're behind. But if that offense is fucking flying around the ball and the defense has been on the field for 12 fucking minutes, why not drag it out? Why not get them off of their fucking kilter, run the ball as much as you can? But the thing is, though, we would like to use the play action in that scenario, but we couldn't fucking run the ball for shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, it was just all, I think it basically started from the line and it just fucking just like swirled out of control after that. Because those guys were on the fucking field. Even last game, bro. Fucking what was the second half? They had the ball at the end of the quarter. By the time we got the ball, it was already going into the fucking fourth quarter. It was the same shit. Same exact shit.
We ain't had the ball at all.
What did they do, bro? What did they do? They ran the football.
Barely fucking squeaked by, bro. I barely got it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So even though we went into
the scenario is why for that, and I'm sure Chris would agree with me, is that if you're only getting like 3 yards a pop, that clock is still going when you're moving the ball, unless he fumbles and the clock stops or something. But you need that clock to stop like a completion. So that's why teams that need to come back,
Got past.
like I'm talking like late in the game, later in the game. And if it's been the beginning of the game, then you got another second half to do things all over. But if you're late in the game like that, and then it's in the third quarter where you only got one possession, you have to score because you're not going to get the ball again.
True.
So what better way is there to score than to throw the football? You get chunk yards when you throw the ball instead of 3 at a pop. That clock's still ticking, bro.
No, I agree. When
There's
you're
a-
when
there's a
you're
stop
going
on
against
first
that
downs and
clock,
stuff.
man, you got to throw it. And honestly, and that's the issue with having someone like Jimmy G. So I know my boy, the sports man, and that's where me and him have a debate all the time. Because I won't say we have the debate. That is the time where we actually agree, because as much as I love what Jimmy's doing now, Jimmy's not built to be a gunslinger. That's not who he is. But Jimmy, if we're like a touchdown or two away where we can still have a play action and do that, like Jimmy's good. Jimmy don't got the same arm talent that Carr got. And I mean, and honestly, we got to keep it real. Now, Carr has a better arm than Jimmy. Whatever.
Agreed.
But the thing is, that doesn't make you a better quarterback. You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to climb the pocket. You got to be able to, maneuver in and out, have good pocket presence. And that's what Carr didn't have, but that's what Jimmy does have. So it's like, if we can combine them two as a quarterback, it'd be good. But, you feel me? But like, if we just need someone just to air it out all day, Jimmy's not going to be that dude. And I know it. So I knew once we was down by like 17, I knew it was nasty work for us, man. I knew it was gonna be nasty work for us.
Yep. Says we lost all first
He'll
down
try.
all games.
I'll tell you what, he'll try like he did, Chris. He's gonna try. You know what I mean? And his long throwing accuracy is not.
No, that's not a strong point.
It's not as strong as everybody else, but his mid range, his 15 to 20 is perfect. And then if he would just get that and then let the receivers do what they do with it, then we'll be all right. But not 17 behind.
No, that's not what he does. But then again, Carr also isn't going to be, stepping up in the pocket and scrambling to getting the first down to win the game either, man.
Yeah,
he's not doing that. But I mean, Carr might throw for 285 for you. You know what I'm saying? But it's honestly, it's. I hate the back and forth about Carr because he's not with us no more. But our fan base seems to be obsessed with it.
They'll find out. New Orleans will find out how he is.
Oh, they already finding out. If he didn't make that one throw, like in the fourth quarter, they would have got pissed off and they would have knew exactly what we talking about.
So for me, man,
usually most times it's a receiver that goes underneath it and makes a miraculous catch, but he gets the credit. Just like we gave him. We gave him all the credit.
Yeah. I mean, overall, bro, we're 500. We had a shit team. We had a shit game against a good team. You know what I mean? That they had, they fucking had a shit loss. You know what I mean? So we were away. I mean, I'm not making excuses, you know what I mean, at all. We play like shit. And there's nothing else. There's no way to sugarcoat it. Everything started fucking failing. Just everything around the fucking ball wasn't going in our way. Nothing was at all. So all we got to do is just shake it off, move on to the next one, and we just keep them pushing, bro. And then if, I always see like shit just like business, bro, quarterly. You got to see where we're at quarterly.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Man,
you got to see where we're at quarterly.
You're so right about that. I'm glad you said that, man, because everybody want to take it one game at a time. You can't, man. Like, we got to look at it holistically, man. And like quarterly, like you said, let's look at it every 3-4 games, man. Now we bashing Carr, man.
Now we're not bashing Carr, bro. You said he's good, bro.
Hey, I'll tell you that. No, that's my dog, but I'm telling you, that's like my arch nemesis. Man, I'm too drunk to even say nemesis.
Nemesis.
That's all right, bro. It's all right.
I'm on
It's
that.
all right.
We got two old drunks right here, bro.
Yeah,
It's all good.
shit.
Oh, hey,
I know. I
Oh,
smoke. I don't
shit.
drink no more.
hey, check out this Hugh Jackson tequila, man.
Ooh,
Grand
shit.
Leander.
Oh.
Good shit, boy.
Oh shit! You're gonna be scratching out there like Wolverine, bro. Be out there.
Bro. I gotta go to work in a couple hours, man.
Oh shit!
Whatever, man. Hey, somebody better not talk crazy to me tomorrow. I know that.
You already know. You're back east, bro.
Somebody not gonna be watching this live saying, "What are you
Right,
doing?"
they're
at
gonna be
work?"
like, hold on. Like, bro, leave me alone.
You're over there with the West Coast dudes over there.
Yeah,
at 1 o'clock in
hey,
the morning
I'm-
drinking and shit.
West.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, but it's good, man. You gonna make a game out here anytime soon, Chris? You gonna come
Yeah,
to
I'm already locked in for the Jets game.
We're
So
planning
I'm
on that
locked in
one.
there, and then I'm going to Chicago and I'm going to Miami so far. So almost three, and I'm thinking about Detroit because
Okay.
those are my backyard. So Chicago and Detroit's close to me though.
Oh yeah, that's what about an hour or two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about y'all? Where
everybody.
are y'all going? which one
Everybody
y'all
out here is gonna be at the Charger Raider game.
Yeah, we're gonna be at the Charger game, and
Okay.
then the goal is after we get back, get money situated, see what we're looking at. I was looking at Caesars, right, and they had rooms for $99, and then I just found that they got fucking hacked. I was like, oh shit, that's why they're $99.
Oh shit, that's
so
why
I
I
didn't pay
seen
for
that.
it because I was gonna buy them and shit. Me and the homie were gonna buy them and just be like, so we
Yeah.
have them, you know. But the goal is, and the goal has always been to go to the night game. It's like a 2-2-1, like knockout for me. Night game, Sunday night, Vegas.
beat it.
Right after
Can't
the game,
beat
just
it.
hit the strip. You know what I mean?
Can't beat it.
So yeah, so that's the goal. I want to get to that game. That's the one I really, really want to get to, bro. So you know, we'll see what happens. But I know for sure we'll be in LA. You know what I mean? And that's gonna be a good game and shit.
Oh,
Already
that's
got the
fire,
tickets
man.
and everything.
I never been to a game in LA, man. Like even when we was at the Coliseum and all that. Like I do want to go out there though.
Yeah, I never been to the
Time you
Coliseum.
Come down, man. We'll be with you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no.
Fresno's not that far from LA. It's far, but it's not like
2 hours,
states.
3 hours.
You know what I mean?
I used to be in Oakland all the time, man. That was my
Oh,
spot,
okay.
man.
Yeah,
that was my
for
shit.
sure. Yeah, man. Well, we're gonna get out of here, man. Thank you guys for everybody pulling up. We have 60 people in the building, man. It's been a great show.
Oh, Chris, man.
Good
Stay
time,
well.
man. Thank you, Chris, for pulling up. You know, you're always welcome, bro. Like anybody's always welcome. I know Pizzle pulled up for a minute, just had a little technical difficulties. We will be live on Tuesday, starting at 8 o'clock. Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays at 8 o'clock next week. I have a little bit more stuff what's going on. I got Raider Verified that I'm just a part of to tell you guys about those tickets at the Raider Stadium, to where it's like sold from Raider fans to Raider fans, so we can get shit going back in Vegas, stuff like that. It's just something that I signed up for. Let everybody know. Chris, let them know where they can find you. While here, I'll go to slap that up there real quick. This is you guys can find Chris right here on YouTube and all of the platforms at PTS podcast, Raider Nation for Lifers. Make sure you guys go subscribe to him and stuff like that. When do you do your shows, bro?
Yeah, so right now I got a show that I do with Spotlight on Tuesday. I got a Wednesday
Spotlight.
show. Yeah, shout out to Spotlight. That's my dog, man. Really good people's there. I got a Wednesday show that, you know, we're still trying to cook up on that, and then I got a a Friday show. It's my Fan Talk Friday, so I'm trying to figure out the best time to do that. Because again, man, with me being in Ohio, man, it's like that show's like 10 p.m. at my time, but it's like 7 out west. So I'm trying to figure out what makes sense. But at the end of the day, man, I just love collabing with cats like you guys, man, and just learning the game. Because honestly, I don't talk to a lot of you guys too much. Cause I don't get a chance to, but I watch you guys all the time, man. So
nice.
I watch what you guys do. I study the game tapes, and at the end of the day, I'm trying to learn from you guys, man. Because I know there's been a lot of drama in the Raider Nation, but I'm trying to bring everybody together at the end of the day, man. It's we all love the same team, man. So all that other BS, man, let's move past it and make this work, man.
Yeah. I mean, that's where we're at. Like, there's a lot of fuckery, but you just push through it and just
Push through it,
yeah, just get over it, man. I mean, I've heard different stories, and I've kind of not necessarily been in some funk, but there was funk going on and shit like that, and I just feel like If we just left all the other bullshit at the door and just talk some ball, that's all it's about. You know what I mean? No disrespect. We can talk shit to each other about ball, but like no disrespect, and we just keep pushing, bro. And that's the way I feel about it.
I love that, man. I'm glad you said that, because at the end of the day, that's what it's about, man. Because honestly, like some of my biggest people that I argue with, like I said, the sportsman, I argue with him all day. Like I could argue with him all day, but then me and him, we could always talk on some real stuff and have a good show together too. Like one of my best shows was with him, man. So
a lot of my shows when Maine pulls up, man, they're going crazy, bro.
But they hate him. They hate him, but like I respect it. You know what I'm saying? I respect it. So
even he got facts to back up his gripes, bro. So that I'm like, hey, I'll question him. And he
question him all day. He already know. I'm gonna come at him. He know
on his helmet.
He knows me. You know. We actually got him to say, I'm 50-50 with this season right now. So that's coming from the sportsman.
Hey,
it would usually go the other way.
That's the win right there.
Yeah.
Hey. And we also got him to say, like, hey man, if Jimmy G gets us 3-1, 3-1 by quarter half, he's gonna get the jersey.
Oh that's a fact. That's a fact.
But yeah, man. But see, like, we're just a community, bro. Like, I mean, like, there's like Robert Pena that just started off with me, bro. Like, he even helped me out the first live that I did. You know what I mean?
Fire.
Before I started, man. And like a lot of these different people that are coming to it, like All Eyes is from Fresno, like Al's Ghost. I don't know where Al Ghost is, but like, there's a lot of different people that I've met through this, and it's cool. So when we go to games, you never know who you run into. You have a good vibe and just have a good time. You know what I mean?
I love
There's like so many different people. Like even Gabe, bro. Gabe is one of like, I met him through the homie Dirty. You know what I mean? And just kind of like how it all just fucking trickled down. But Gabe is the homie, bro. We're gonna be kicking it the whole time. Both LA games, I was with him and shit. Him and his fam. It's Miguel's his cousin and shit like that. So it's like, bro, we have a good time, bro. And that's all it really, really comes down to.
I love that.
Stop with the bullshit. Just have a good time, man. That's all it is. You know what I mean?
I love that, man. Well, thank you guys for letting me join, man. Hey, I'm gonna keep tapping in whenever I can. Like I said, I can't do it this late all the time, man. But I was on one today. I was fired up, so
Yeah, I got you. Well, get some rest, brother, man. Thank you guys for everybody pulling up, man. We have like 50 people in the building, man. Hit the likes on the way out. Go subscribe to Protect the Shield podcast. It's on YouTube, Facebook, and also on IG. Thank you guys, man. Well, like I said, Tuesday, 8:00, we'll be here, man. You guys have a good night. Be thankful for what you do got and what you don't. And don't drink and drive, fuckers, all right? You guys have a good one. Peace.